Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show.
I'm part of it.
Yep. Well, I call him Papa, but tell you he's Albert. And I'm Billy, and we're glad to be back. Which, Papa come back 2 weeks ago. Everybody's been asking about you. So you need to learn how to use a computer so you can get on Facebook and see all the well wishes and things that
I had a phone call from a ex graduate with me.
Mm-hmm.
She's 90.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a wheelchair.
Yes.
She lives in Dayton, Tennessee.
That's not too
She
far.
was Barbara
saying?
Cooper,
Uh-huh.
and she married B.J. Glover.
So
and
she's
so
Barbara
they
Glover now.
And so they live over there. She called me 2 days or 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Want to know about me? You're the one in a wheelchair.
Well, that's good though. At least she's a good person. You can
She
tell.
hadn't heard I was in the hospital.
Oh, okay. A lot of people. I'll have to show you my Facebook page and our Facebook page so you can see it. But, people are glad you're back. A lot of people.
It's
So you need to remember that.
It's better to be out than in.
That's right. That's right. And I keep giving him the mantra: if you don't use it, you lose it. So I'll make him use it. It makes him not like me sometimes, but I only do it because I love him, and he knows that. We ate some good breakfast.
Boy, didn't we though?
Yeah, last night it was breakfast for supper.
Peaches and strawberries both.
I know.
Wow.
I like the breakfast for supper thing.
Bacon
I
and
like
sausage
that.
both.
Yeah, scrambled eggs, gravy biscuit, and the strawberries over the biscuit. I love that. If you've never tried fresh strawberries over a homemade biscuit with butter, oh, you're missing out. Put strawberry preserves and jelly to shame, let me tell you. There's no comparison. Well, Papa, we got some birthdays we'll start out with. Folks, to remind you though, this is like a 10-day event. The no-cost dental, vision, physicals, and veterinarian services. All that's going on down at the Bledsoe County High School. So go check it out if you haven't yet. I mean, it's free, so you can't beat that. And it's called Operation Healthy Tennessee. And you can also, it's also going on at the Ray County Middle School. But you can receive medical, dental services for free, and all kinds of other services as well. So check that out, folks. They'll be here for a few more days through the 21st. So get down there and check it out and take advantage of the opportunity.
Doesn't
Sports
matter if you got
physicals.
insurance.
No, it don't. It's absolutely free. It's a 200-person mission, and they're here for 10 days. Sports physicals are included, wellness checks, chronic medical checkups, vision screenings. I mean, you name it. Dental fillings, extractions. Even you can see the vet about a pet. You can even take advantage of their services, which that can be expensive too.
Yes.
So, yeah, it'd be kind of crazy not to do this, folks. To be honest with you, if you need any of those things, definitely check that out at the Bledsoe County High School. Remember, they'll be there through the 21st of July. We have a boatload of birthdays, man alive. These are July 16th through the 22nd. So, what's today's date? The 18th? 17th. Okay. Well, let's see. So, this was yesterday. We had 2 birthdays yesterday. They are, I'll say happy birthday to the following people. This is yesterday. Pepper Jordan. Happy birthday, Pepper. Happy birthday, Tommy Holland. His was yesterday. And then we have 3 birthdays today. So today is these guys' birthday. So it's today the 18th. Okay, my bad. These were yesterday then. On the 17th, we had Brittany Sherrill. Happy birthday, Brittany Sherrill. Philip Hankins and Andrew Smith. Those were yesterday. Today, the birthday. See, we have 2 birthdays today. And it's happy birthday to Megan Reese and happy birthday to AJ Worthington. And tomorrow On the 19th, happy birthday to Linda Everett Smith, Rihanna and Seals, Rita Mercer, Hubert Robertson, Junior Dunn. He's our IT person now here at WUAT. Yeah, he's with the the school system. He's our IT person. Happy birthday, Junior. Chris Stanifer, your next door neighbor, has a birthday on the 20th, Papa. So does Shiloh Keener. On the 21st, happy birthday to Keith Pickard, Rebecca George, Ronnie Sapp, Michelle Raines, Matt. Yeah, that's the 21st. And then the 22nd, skipped it. The 22nd, happy birthday to Mac Stone, is not the 21st, it's the 22nd. And then the last one is Kristen Angel. Happy birthday, Kristen. Hers is also on July 22nd. Okay, good, Papa. Let's see. Have to cipher through all this. I already said that one about the Operation Healthy Tennessee. It's 9 a.m. They're there at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So they're there all day, folks. Let's see. Legacy Cruise In. The Cruise In, and then Legacy will be the group singing as part of the Summer Nights that continues this upcoming weekend. Tomorrow, that'd be next weekend, wouldn't it? I'm sorry. 1st of August 2nd, is the next Cruise In here in downtown Pikeville. And the group Legacy, and they sing at it every year, I think, because we've had to say them a lot. Legacy, they'll be performing once again on the Main Street stage right here in downtown Pikeville. And the farmers market will start at 8 a.m. and last till 2 p.m. And then they'll have family skate night. Family skate night.
Where?
Here in downtown. I don't know how that'll be interesting to see. It'll be from 8 to 9 that night. That'll be interesting to see. Family skate night. All right, but that is next weekend, or the first weekend of August 2nd is the next big Pikeville Cruise In. And our Cruise Ins are a big event now. They used to not be years ago, but they are now, the last several years. And the Red Cross is having a blood drive on August 27th. So we'll keep telling you about that. It's from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Bledsoe County Rescue Squad. Let's see, Papa, missed anything here? I think there's a few more. Oh yeah, let's see. Tomorrow we got a breakfast. This week it'll be at the Mount Crest Fire Hall, folks. That's this week's country breakfast. Tomorrow morning, July 19th, from 6 to 10 a.m. They'll have it's $8 a piece. Remember that, but it's for a good cause. It consists of bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, biscuits and gravy, or you can get some jelly, homemade jelly with butter. You get a cup of coffee to drink or a glass of milk. All proceeds, remember, go to the fire department, volunteer fire department. And that is at the Mount Crest Fire Hall, folks. That is tomorrow morning. Go get you some good food from 6 to 10 a.m. And next time Legal Aid of East Tennessee, they'll be coming back to Pikeville. This month they'll be here on July 25th, Friday, July 25th. So it'll be a week from today. They'll be at the Bledsoe County Courthouse at 10 o'clock a.m. So it'll be representatives with the Legal Aid of East Tennessee. They come pretty regularly, don't they? At least once a month. And I think that's all. Finally, I think that's all my announcements. I sure hope so.
Well, I got one.
Yeah, you got an important one. It's a benefit for a baby.
Not many people have 4 names.
Right.
Johnny William Paul Bridges. That's 4 names.
Yeah, I'm one of them though.
John Lee Anthony Bickford. That's 4 names.
I know it.
He's going to have a benefit, and it's going to be August the 2nd in this year. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be food served, and the food will cost you $12 a plate. But this is what will be on that plate: pulled pork, smoked, baked beans, potato salad, slaw. Then for dessert, you'll have a peach cobbler, and you'll have your drink.
Sounds
all
good.
That is for $12. This is going to be located at the Bledsoe County Rescue Squad. This is out on the bypass.
And it's on August 2nd, too.
August 2nd. You can eat in or take out, whichever you wish.
I like it when it's like that, too.
They will serve for 6 hours, from 11 o'clock a.m. until 5 p.m. that day.
Can't beat that either.
And there is going to be treatment for infantile Pompe disease. I did not know what that was.
I don't either. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Have you?
Evidently that's what he had.
Yeah, I've just never heard of it.
But anyway, there's going to be a benefit for John Lee Anthony Bickford.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
He's just a baby, folks.
Just a baby.
We'll help him out.
But he is already identifying himself by his character. You
Yeah.
can see his character.
Yeah, you can, can't you? Yeah, he's a pretty baby, ain't he?
Pretty baby.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where good cause, folks. All right. Well, Papa, looks like it is trivia time in Tennessee, isn't it?
Trivia time. I happen to have some. I just happen to have some.
I figured you would.
This is, the first one is this.
Papa, you know what? We might need to save this one before we start. July 22nd, that'll be next weekend, won't it? Next.
Today's the
Or
18th.
someday next week, July 22nd, whatever that is. There's an ice cream social for the Bledsoe County Republican Party over at Ember's Ice Cream Shop. And that'll be at 5 o'clock p.m. Join them for Ice Cream Fellowship, 5 o'clock p.m. at Ember's Ice Cream Shop. It's on July the 22nd.
But you have to be a Republican?
It says everybody.
Oh, really?
And the Democrats they're the Bledsoe County Democrat Party to meet Thursday. Okay, so the Republican Ice Cream Social will be Tuesday, and then on Thursday, July 24th at 6 p.m. at the Pikeville City Hall building here in your neck of the woods. All Democrats are urged to attend this meeting. For information, contact Chairman Robert Worthington, or Rooster as we know him, at 423-322-3817. It starts at 6 o'clock p.m. Okay, yeah, those are the only ones we missed, though. All right, now we're good to go, Papa.
Okay.
Now I'm ready to answer those trivia questions.
This is what
Hopefully.
the first one is. What former pro basketball player is now the owner of the LA Dodgers?
Oh, it's Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 for 1.
Yeah, buddy.
Name the Green Bay Packers' best known coach. Vince
Yeah. Oh man, Lombardi or something.
Lombardi.
Oh yeah.
That's good. Who coached the Dallas Cowboys for many years wearing a dress hat?
Was his first name Tom?
Tom.
I mean, I can see his face. I remember he was a character. I can't remember his last name though.
Tom Landry.
Yeah.
So
He was
pretty good.
Yeah.
Now,
he was,
what do you call a jail on a ship?
Jail on a ship.
What do they throw you into?
Jail on a ship. I don't know. What would you call it?
Brig.
The brig. Yeah.
The brig.
I've heard that. Now that you say it.
What is the Bulls organization?
Well, I'm assuming you're meaning the NBA basketball team of
NBA
Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
Michael Jordan's.
What
stomping
is the
grounds.
mate of a U?
Mate of
EWE.
you. Oh gosh.
EWE. What does a U mate with?
What did you mate with?
Isn't it
Well, I
something?
could have some fun with that one, but I don't have a clue on that one. What does it mate with?
A ram.
A ram, yeah. Dang it, another one after you say it.
Now this is simple. What is the target of a hammer?
A nail
A nail.
head.
A nail head.
Sometimes you can miss it and accidentally hit yourself.
If you come into money and you own a jet, where do you store your jet?
Lifeline?
Hanger?
What?
A hanger?
Yeah, a hanger. Ain't it a hanger?
Here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it can be. Okay? If you want, you're invited to a wedding, you, being a male, and you do not have the proper clothes, you have to rent them. What do you rent?
Tuxedo?
Tuxedo.
Yeah.
If you are an artist and you hire someone to sit for you to draw, what do you call what you sat there for?
I mean, is it a canvas?
Well,
That's some of it. And
that's what the artist is putting your picture on, but what do you call what you do?
painting.
No, you're not. You're not the artist.
Oh, the one that's modeling, kinda, or is that what the model
Okay.
or the muse?
What do you say? What do you do for the artist?
Well, you just stand there and you stand there and they paint you. Sometimes it can get spicy and sometimes they take their clothes off. It just depends.
So you pose.
Pose, yes, you pose.
You pose.
And it'd be hard. You have to be still for a long time.
Now, if you're out in the ocean and you see 3 or 4 whales in a group, what do you call that group?
Let's see. Is it school whales or a pot of whales? Or neither one?
It's just whales. They're big.
Oh, okay.
Their tongue is the size of a
Yeah.
school bus.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So you don't call it nothing really, do you? That was a trick question.
Well, what do you call that group of whales?
I don't know what you call that. What do you
3
call
letters.
It's not a pod?
Pod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was guessing, because I know it ain't, school is a school of fish, isn't it?
School of fish.
Yeah. But I've never seen it'd be crazy to see a bunch of whales at the same time, Papa, wouldn't it?
It would
Because they're
be.
so massive and enormous. Before we go to commercial break, I'll do the sponsors real fast. I want to thank our sponsors real quick here for the Albert and Billy Show. Thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's of Pikeville, the offices of Janine Boynton, Lisa Wheeler, and Michael Walker. Century 21, of course, Pound Brown, McGowan, and she's got, we was talking about some good deals she had last week, or our last episode. But yeah, that's Pound Brown at Century 21 for all your real estate needs. Farm Bureau Insurance, Matt Massengale and his friendly staff. Morgan Brothers, they're just a couple minutes up the road, right out of town, but you just go about 2 minutes, don't you, to Morgan Brothers. Check out their buffet. They got a really good buffet. So also talking about the Morgan Brothers, though, you gotta mention the Bankwalker Brewery, and it's right here in Pikeville on Spring Street. And I highly recommend both places. They both got good food and a good atmosphere, so go check both them places out. State Farm Insurance, Nick Smith and his friendly staff. You'll see them for all your insurance needs. Nickel Row Antiques, right here beside us. Mill Dam Outdoor Adventures, that's Timmy and Michelle Campbell. It's Lola's, just a hop skipping away from us here in downtown Pikeville. Lee Station Baptist Church. The Daily Stop, I still say they have the best pizza in town. And it's quilting time, which is the old loom. They're here on Cumberland Avenue. And Dexter's Barber Shop. I can't forget about him. He's here in downtown Pikeville. And also the Lucky Star. Also, well, the Vape Tobacco Store. And Sunoco. I didn't see that one, yeah. The old Shell station, or Shell, Sunoco. You'll see Robbie there at Sunoco. And then the Vape Tobacco Store. They have a lot of good deals in there, folks. And it's a nice store if you hadn't been in there. And they do have the cheapest beer in town. And they also, if you go in there and get a regular drink, soft drink, you can get 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free. So they do have some good prices on that. And they're right here in downtown Pikeville. And I think that covers them all, Pawpaw. So thanks to all of our sponsors for the Albert and Billy Show. And coming up after the commercial break, we'll have some sports of all sorts for you. And we'll have some good old Albertoology. See what Pawpaw's got up his sleeve today. And of course, we'll end it with some good jokes for you. So stick around, folks. That's all coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show on a hot, humid day here in Pikeville. You can tell it's July, Papa.
But it's not sunshiny.
No, I mean, it's not too bright out there. It's just hot and muggy, more or less.
Hot and muggy.
About
100 degrees.
Yeah, too hot. If you're outside getting water.
If I were God,
get inside.
I'd make it different.
Yeah, it'd be cooling it off. Well, Papa, let's talk some sports, shall we?
Wimbledon is tennis. And it was...
It's the granddaddy of tennis, isn't it?
Probably number one, and particularly on grass.
I know, because the grass season's so short. I like to look at it, too, and watch it.
But it's so... well, I guess it's definite somebody will slide and fall.
Yeah, there's always upsets.
Several people slid and fell.
There was a lot of upsets this year. There really was, and they do slide and fall on that grass.
But when it's all said and done, number one was versus number two.
Yeah, and the men's final was a dandy. It was Sinner versus Alcaraz. Alcaraz was the defending champ. I was hoping Novak Djokovic could win it. Like I was telling you, he came close. He made the semifinals, but
he's good.
I tell you though, the one that won it, Sinner, he really shouldn't have, because in his quarterfinal match he was beat, and the guy the guy was up 2 sets and was winning in the 3rd set. Like, he would have won. And he went for a serve, and he injured his pectoral muscle on a serve and could not continue the match.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I think he was 1 game away from beating center. And he injured himself on a dang serve.
But that's the first time center ever won the Wimbledon.
Yeah,
but it was
he's very lucky.
It was his 4th major victory.
Yeah, he's won the French, I think Australian, but yeah, I've never in life seen that. I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he went up for a serve. He's about to beat the number 1 player and injured himself on a serve, a pectoral muscle.
But when you get to thinking about it,
have you ever seen that before, though?
No,
I've never either.
But Djokovic has been around a long time.
Yeah, he's trying to break that record, I do believe. That's the motivating factor, because if he wins another major, he has the all-time record for men and women. But it's just not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not.
It's not. I mean, it's
at his age.
Yeah, it takes a long time to win as many as he has, and he's 124. That seems to be that's the record for men and women. He's got 24, and Margaret Court has 24 for the women. Serena come close with 23, but she just never could get that.
I saw where she was going to come back.
Well, I saw where I thought it was Venus.
Venus, maybe.
Yeah. I seen she was going to play in a tournament. She's 45 now.
45.
Or 43. No, I think 45. So
anyway,
let's see how that goes.
It's
interesting.
Ridiculous to think about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why she'd want to unless she just wants to play for fun, because she's got all the money she'll ever need in life.
Well,
on the women's side, since we're talking about Wimbledon, Iga Swiatek, I struggle saying her name. She's from Poland, but she's been number 1 for a few years now. She's not number 1 right now. She'd struggled all year. She hadn't won a tournament in a year, I think they said. And she wins Wimbledon, and grass is her worst surface. So, but they were saying that after the French Open, she focused on just practicing on grass and tried things different this year, and it worked out for her. But it helped that the defending champ, wasn't herself, and she got upset.
Okay. I saw something Monday night that I never have seen before.
What is it?
The National League played the American League in baseball for the All-Star game.
Really? They don't usually do that?
Yes, they
do that, yeah.
They do that every year. But
what did you not see before?
It went in a tie.
In a tie?
6-6.
Oh, that's dumb.
Then this is how they decided to see which one won. They had 3 men to make 3 swings after the game was over in the 9th inning, and 1 man, the catcher for the Phillies, I think, hit 3 home runs.
God.
Swat.
Man.
3 home runs.
And that's the National League won?
So the National League won.
Good.
That gives them 19 wins and 15 losses.
Okay, not bad. That's who I would have been for anyway. What a way to win it, though.
To win, and let me tell you something. The American League had not scored a run in 8 innings.
Dang.
They scored all 6 runs in the 9th inning.
Gosh. Talk about saving the best for last, man. That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
No, I really can't. That is crazy.
6 runs in the 9th inning, and then to stand there and watch 1 man hit 3 home runs and 3 swings. Bragging rights, you better believe it.
Yeah, that's what that game's for.
Okay. Then in overall sports, the SEC won 9 titles.
That's pretty impressive.
They won softball. Florida won football. Texas won softball.
Yeah.
And LSU won baseball.
Oh, Florida won the basketball. Yeah, that was it.
Basketball?
Yeah, they dang sure didn't win football, but they won basketball.
Who won football?
Gosh,
it
who
was
won?
not SEC.
I don't think it was Ohio State.
It was Ohio
Yeah.
State.
Yeah.
But anyway,
An SEC team was in the championship, though. They beat an SEC team to win it.
the SEC is a pretty good title to
I think it's best conference.
Best conference to be in.
I think so, too.
Because the WNBA going to expand 3 teams in the next 5 years.
Well, they got a new one this year. I didn't know Golden State had a team.
They're going to expand 3 more years, 3 more teams. Philadelphia, Detroit, and Cleveland.
Really?
So, because of that, the NBA is
expanding too.
They're going to expand too.
How
They're
many?
exploring where to.
Wow. Well, the WNBA must have expanded last year. At least one team didn't know about because Golden State was playing Caitlin Clark's team the other night, and Golden State ain't never had a team in the WNBA until this year. So I don't know. I didn't know about them, but they were playing Caitlin Clark's team the other night, Indiana, on TV.
Let me tell you, Caitlin Clark is was all primed and cocked, ready to play in the extracurricular activities, and she has a groin injury. She won't get to play in the All-Star game nor in the other festivities. She was,
3-point contest. I'm sure she was going to be a part of, and
she
she would have won it probably.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because of a groin injury, so she's not going to be able. She will be missed.
Yes, she will. Hopefully, she'll be able to play the second half of the season at least.
She's done more for basketball than anybody.
Probably so, at least in a long time, for sure. Yeah.
That's all I have in sports.
Treated badly last year, I felt like, by some of them.
Well,
but I was glad to see Candace Parker took up for her.
Jackie Robinson, can you imagine what he had to go through?
Oh, no. You'd have to be strong, to go through it.
Prince Ricky had a talk with him before the season started, and he said, "You're going to have a hard time." But he also had to overcome his own team. Yeah,
you would. Yeah. I was glad to see her teammates. They do take up for her. 2 girls out of the SEC is on her team, and they're very protective of her and defend her. So you want to see that, definitely.
Well,
but yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about that with your own team.
No,
but he definitely had to worry about that.
When Jackie Robinson came out with the Dodgers, I was just 12 years old, 1947. The movie was called 47.
Yeah,
made about him.
It's a good movie.
Only Pee Wee Reese was on his side. He had 23 men against him on his own team.
That's terrible. You would have to be strong to go through that. But I'm assuming eventually he won most of them over.
Well, he won the whole world over when he could steal home plate.
Yeah.
That's what helped him.
Yeah, I recommend anybody watch that movie about his life. It's a very good movie.
That's made over here at Chattanooga?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Ebbsfield, in Brooklyn, was transferred to Chattanooga.
Yeah, what about that?
That's amazing.
That is. I forgot all about that, Papa. Well, what you got in Albertoology for us this week, Albert?
This is something different.
Oh, no. Here we go.
You wouldn't remember Charlie Chaplin?
No, but I know he's famous. He's famous enough that I've heard of him. I know he's in the silent films, right?
Yes, but Charlie Chaplin was an investigator who was Chinese, and he said after he died, 2 months after he died, kidnappers dug up his coffin and demanded a $600,000 return of the dead body.
Didn't know that.
So the family jewed him down from $600,000 to $250,000.
Whoa.
So the police arrested the people that were trying to do that because they traced the calls.
Oh, good. Who who was it? Does it say?
It doesn't say who,
Okay.
but the kidnappers didn't think about the telephone.
So they got caught, didn't they? So he really was a Chinese investigator?
Yeah, he really was.
Because he's investigating Chinese then, right? Or he
Well,
was
I
from
don't
China.
know.
He was American though, right?
He was American.
Yeah. Okay.
But I guess it was just in movies.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, in Johannesburg, South Africa,
Yeah.
in 1993, Suffo William Middleton was severely injured in a traffic accident and was declared dead.
Mm.
But he wasn't dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's 24 years old. He spent 2 days interred in a metal box in a mortuary until his cries were actually heard by 2 employees that
Whoa.
worked there. They said something's wrong. We can hear
Oh
it.
my God.
So they opened the box and they found him still alive.
Oh,
But it
man.
was too late. He had stayed in that box too long, and so his life was ruined. His fiancée believed him to be a zombie who came back from the dead to haunt her, and she refused to see him ever again.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
She refused to see him ever again.
That is wild.
He's a zombie.
So he's saying
He lived, but
his
she
life was
wouldn't have anything
ruined.
to do with it.
Wow, that is crazy.
Hubba hubba. The northern fur seal weighs 40 to 60 mates, averages 40 to 60 mates per year.
Good grief, what a whale.
Fur seal.
Oh, man alive.
The audiobook version of the King James Bible is 84 and a half hours long. It takes you 92 hours to read it.
I believe that.
Can you believe a Bible takes you 92 hours to read?
I know. Yeah, it makes sense though.
Although he never planned to work in military intelligence, all of Stevenson's experiences pushed him in that direction. While teaching math and science at the University of Manitoba in the early 1920s, he was approached by a top-ranking British officer and invited to head up a team of psychoanalysts, people who analyze codes. Thank you, Charlie. I love you.
I know better than to kiss you on live TV.
See?
People who analyze codes, so he left for England.
See you in the morning.
But during his 19-year stay in England, he became friends with many powerful and influential people, including the authors George Bernard Shaw and H.G. Wells, the Nabob of Buffalo, the Aga Khan, and actress Greta Garbo.
I've heard of her.
Stevens' most important friendship was with Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill was his what?
He
Important.
was his
Closest friend.
And so he was a conservative member of Parliament who was not to be in good graces of the Labour Party. So Churchill and Stevenson shared an interest in technology and espionage, and both feared the rise of Nazi Germany. So we have a lot more about him, but can you imagine being friends with all those people?
Yeah, that is a lot of big time people, isn't it?
In Montpelier, Vermont, is
I've
the
been
only
there.
state capital without a McDonald's.
Well, I didn't think about
Carolyn
that. That's
said,
crazy.
Carolyn said that Vermont was the prettiest state she was in.
It's pretty. I liked it, and I remember the maple syrup smell was awesome. You could smell it, like. And of course, we had to eat some too. It was great. But yeah, I think it is a beautiful place.
She brought us.
And she'd always bring it. Yeah.
She brought us some syrup, and we still have the container.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Travel trivia.
Oh, okay.
The Duchess of Windsor took 186 trunks and 83 suitcases on her honeymoon.
Good grief.
The Duchess of Windsor.
That's crazy.
According to Middle
ridiculous.
Eastern tradition, the original forbidden fruit was a banana,
Oh, really?
not an apple.
Really?
Do you believe that?
No, that's crazy.
A female black bear can weigh 300 pounds, but her babies weigh only half a pound at birth.
Wow. And they end up getting so big, that's crazy.
Using all the up-to-date technology in 1924, Ariane became the first man to fly a helicopter and actually control it.
What's his name again?
Ariane.
What a name. Good Lord, what's his last name? His
know.
last name's too hard to say, folks.
But this was a homemade helicopter,
Homemade helicopter?
and he flew it for over half a mile. It took 7 minutes and 40 seconds to make the flight. Average
Wow.
speed was 4.9 miles per hour.
But for homemade, that's pretty good, I guess.
So the helicopter world record for altitude and flight duration in 1930, he got his chopper up to 57 feet and stayed aloft for 8 minutes. 6 years later, a German Focke-Wulf was flown for an altitude of 11,243 feet and a distance of 143 miles.
Oh,
And
wow.
the speed got to 76 miles per hour.
Dang.
So it was the first
Broke it
practical
easily.
helicopter.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was Igor Sikorsky who was most responsible for getting the helicopter accepted as a full-fledged aircraft.
Okay.
He perfected the design of the helicopter that we know today with its main rotor and single rail rotor configuration. He called it the R4. And in 1941, it became the first helicopter to be put into mass production.
Oh, okay.
Later models saw heavy service. So today there's more than 40,000 helicopters in the air.
Wow.
You ever been on a helicopter?
Yeah, yeah.
We flew one in Gatlinburg
Yeah, I've been on that in a bunch.
to use around the world. No modern military is without them. They do everything, from minesweeping to troop transport to aircraft
Yeah, they're very important
and
for
attack
that.
missions. They put out forest fires. It's estimated that since their widespread introduction in the 40s, helicopters have saved more than 1 million lives.
Gosh.
I had not
Wow.
thought about that.
I can't turn my phone off, guys, or I would. It won't go off.
Joan of Arc. You heard of Joan of Arc?
Yeah, I sure have.
She was only 19 years old when she was put to death.
Gosh.
Burned at the stakes for being a witch.
And she wasn't a witch. Was
She was just 19 years old.
Gosh, that is sad. I didn't realize she was so young, Papa.
I didn't either. This
Man.
is some things about a helicopter that they can do that a plane can't do. They can fly backwards.
Yeah.
They can rotate as it moves through the air. They can hover motionless.
Yeah, they can.
The first U.S. president to fly in a helicopter was Dwight David Eisenhower in
Eisenhower.
1957. The largest helicopter ever flown was a Russian Mi-12. It had a payload of 105,000 kilograms. That's 231,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big one.
This is real life court transcript. Prosecutor, did he pick the dog up by the ears? No. said the witness. What was he doing with the dog's ears? Picking them up in the air.
Picking it up in the air?
Where was the dog at this time? Attached to the ears.
Sad that's real life. Real life transcripts.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
The first subject ever photographed by National Geographic was the city of Laos, Tibet in 1905.
1905?
1905.
Whoa, really? Man, I didn't realize they'd been that. I didn't know National Geographic had been around that long. You know?
Opportunity only
Wow.
knocks once.
Do what now?
Opportunity knocks only once,
Mhm.
but temptation hangs around for many years.
Yeah, sure does. Unfortunately.
Difference in temptation
And an opportunity.
A
Yeah.
man never knows how to say goodbye. A woman never knows when to say it.
Now what now? Just,
A man never knows how to say goodbye.
oh, how to say goodbye, and the woman doesn't know
woman
when
never
to.
knows when to say goodbye.
From Helen Rowland.
All things are less dreadful than they seem.
Well, that's a dumb one. That don't make
The
sense.
one thing bigger than my stomach is my appetite. I would do agree with that. At an auction, keep your mouth shut.
Good advice. Good advice. That way you don't spend no money.
In the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
That's dumb.
How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were?
Oh, okay.
Let me know when you want to do some
Let's do
jokes.
some jokes. Oh, wait.
These are some good, pretty good jokes.
Mm-hmm. They were last time.
Okay, a woman holding a baby sat in the pediatrician's examination room.
Okay, so the woman got her baby at the pediatrician's office, or in the examiner's room, right?
The
Examiner.
doctor arrived,
Mm-hmm.
examined the baby,
Okay.
checked his weight, finding him a bit thin. He asked if he were breastfed or fed with a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Breastfed, she said. Well, please strip to your waist, he said to the woman. He gave her breast a very professional and detailed examination, kneading it, pressing it, and rubbing it. Motioning for her to get dressed, he said, no wonder this baby is underweight. You don't have any milk. I know, she said, I'm his grandma. But I'm glad I came.
She's getting some action.
I'm glad I came. My friend Harold had to spend a week in the hospital, and the nurse there made him crazy. She spoke to him as if he were a small child.
Mm-hmm.
It was, how are we today? And are we hungry? Getting fed up, Harold took his breakfast apple juice off the tray and saved it. Apple juice.
Okay, saved
When he was
it.
given a urine bottle to fill,
Oh, gosh.
you know where the juice went?
I have a feeling I do.
The nurse came to pick it up and said, my, it seems we are a little cloudy today. Harold snatched the bottle and drank it down, saying, maybe I'll feel a little better this time. The nurse fainted, but Harold just smiled. The man was in his 70s, and he had a young knockout wife.
Okay.
They were shopping in an upscale boutique when an old friend of the man spotted them,
Okay.
eyeing the curvaceous young thing as she bent to try on a pair of stilettos. The friend said, How in the heck did you land a wife so young and so hot? The man smiled. I told her I'm 95. I hadn't thought about that.
That's funny.
I think
God, I wish I could turn this off.
I think I'll tell people I'm 95.
Yep.
Here's how to prevent sagging.
Prevent sagging.
Eat until all the wrinkles are filled out. An elderly woman decided to prepare her will and told her lawyer she had 2 final requests.
Okay.
First, she wanted to be cremated.
Okay.
Second, she wanted her ashes scattered in the Walmart.
In Walmart?
So the lawyer said, "Why Walmart? That way I'll be sure that my daughters will come at least twice a week to see me." Old owls never die. They don't give a hoot. I very quietly confided to my best friend that I was having an affair.
Uh-oh.
She turned to me and asked, "Who's catering it?" And that, my friends, is the definition of old. Just before the funeral services began, the undertaker came to the very elderly widow and asked, "How old was your husband?" 98, she replied, 2 years older than me. "So you're 96? She said, "Hardly worth going home for, is it?"
Oh, man.
Support your medical examiner. Die strangely. There's nothing wrong with the younger generation. The 20 years or so won't take care of. I've known that woman for over 30 years, and she looks just the same. Terrible.
Terrible.
The census taker knocked on Mrs. Barker's door. She answered all his questions but one. She would not divulge her age. But everyone tells their age to the census taker, he said.
No.
Did Mrs. Barbara Hill or Mrs. Dorothy Hill tell you their ages? Well, yes, they did. I'm about the same age as them. Old as the hills, wrote the census.
I'd say so. Say none of your business. Or they just make up an age.
I don't know why women don't tell their age.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
Marie and Miriam met for the first time in 50 years. Marie tells Miriam about her children, her 7 grandchildren, and all the family news. So tell me, Miriam, about all your kids. I'm sorry to say we don't have any children or grandchildren. No children or grandchildren? So tell me, what do you do for aggravation? Old soldiers never die.
Okay.
Young ones do. Listen to this. This is Albert. As people age, do they sleep more soundly? Well, yes, they do, but usually in the afternoon. They find me asleep every day.
I know it.
A lady calls the local newspaper to order an obituary. She proceeds to tell the reporter all about her husband, Jake, his early days, his struggles, his successes, his philanthropies, the family, the children, the grandchildren, and on and on. The reporter interrupted, "Madam, we charge $5 a word." We'll just put in Jake died.
I knew that'd change it.
"Madam, we have a 5-word minimum." She thought for several moments and she said, "Okay, put in Jake died, Mercedes for sale."
Oh, wow.
This is middle age. I don't remember when I was there. Middle age is when you know your way around but don't feel like going.
He's pretty good.
Charlie, a new retiree greeter at Walmart, just couldn't seem to get to work on time. Every day was 5, 10, or 15 minutes late.
Really?
But he was a good greeter, really tidy, clean shaven, sharp-minded, and a real help to customers. So one day the boss called him into the office for a talk. Charlie, I have to tell you, I like your work ethic.
Yeah.
You do a bang-up job when you finally get here. But you being so late so often is quite bothersome. So I realize that, boss, and I'm working on it. Well, good. You are a team player. That's what I like to hear. Yes, sir, I will try to do better. So the manager had a puzzled look on his face, and he said, I know you're retired from the armed forces, he said. What did they say to you there if you were late so often in the morning? Charlie looked down at the floor, smiling. He chuckled quietly, then said with a grin, they usually saluted and said, good morning, Admiral. Can I get your coffee, sir? If you were the Admiral, you could do whatever you wanted to do.
I'm sure they wasn't expecting that answer, was they?
No.
Tell one more, Papa.
One more?
Might as well, yeah. That was pretty good.
A young man asked a rich old man how he made his fortune.
Okay.
The old guy cleared his throat and said, well, son, it was 1932. The depth of the Great Depression. I was down to my last nickel.
Down to his last nickel.
I invested that nickel in an apple. I spent hours polishing that apple until it looked so beautiful I was able to sell it for 10 cents. The next morning I invested those 10 cents in 2 more apples. I spent hours polishing them. At the end of the day, I was able to sell them for 20 cents. You get the idea? I followed this system for a month, at the end of which I had accumulated exactly $1.37. Then my wife's father died and left us $2 million.
I didn't see that coming.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was sitting here thinking, man, it's going to take a long time for him to accumulate that fortune then, but well, that was a good one. You don't see that one coming. Well, those were some good jokes, Papa. The streak continues. I'll give you sayings back here. Well, folks, thanks for joining us today here on WAT Radio. I forgot to do our usual spell. And on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. And I usually say this beginning of the episode, but I forgot. I did forget. But I remembered at the end at least. And also on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Get on there, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And you can see every episode of the Albert and Billy Show on there. So just got a favorite episode, pick it out and watch it. And you can watch all the original programming of Channel 18 on there. So get on there, like, and subscribe. And we will see you folks next week. So have a great week. Stay safe and have fun. We'll see you guys next time. Later. Hey folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks everybody for watching.